Earth, 2025. A year that began like any other, with the humdrum of daily life, the hustle and bustle of cities, and the quiet serenity of the countryside. But little did we know, this year would be unlike any other in human history. It was a year of wonders. Technological advancements were at their peak, and humanity was on the brink of a new era. Innovations in artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and space exploration were making headlines every day. A year of first contact. The moment we had speculated about for centuries, the moment that had fueled countless science fiction tales, was finally upon us. A year that would forever alter the course of human history. The skies, once a canvas of mystery and wonder, now held the promise of new beginnings and unimaginable possibilities. It began with a whisper in the stars, a faint signal picked up by our most sensitive telescopes. At first it was dismissed as cosmic noise, a mere anomaly in the vast expanse of space. Then the whispers grew louder, more insistent. Patterns emerged, unmistakable signs of intelligent communication. The scientific community was abuzz with excitement and trepidation. The world held its breath. Were we alone? This question, which had haunted humanity for eons, was on the verge of being answered. News channels broadcasted updates around the clock, and social media was flooded with speculation and hope. The answer, as it turned out, was a resounding no. We were not alone. The universe, vast and infinite, was teeming with life, and one of those life forms had reached out to us. From the depths of the cosmos, a spacecraft of dazzling technology descended upon our world, its sleek silver hull shimmering under the sun. It was a sight to behold, a marvel of engineering and design that left us in awe. Inside the craft were the Aurorians, beings from a star system light years away. They were humanoid in appearance, yet their advanced technology and serene demeanor set them apart. They came in peace, bearing gifts of knowledge and technology far beyond our own. Their arrival promised a new dawn for humanity, a leap forward in our understanding of the universe and our place within it. But their arrival was not without consequence. The sudden shift in power dynamics, the introduction of new technologies, and the cultural exchange brought about both hope and fear. Governments and scientists scrambled to understand the full implications of this unprecedented event. For lurking in the shadows of space, another more sinister force was watching. A force that had its own plans for Earth and its new visitors. The stage was set for a confrontation that would determine the fate of our world and the future of humanity. The Krill, a race as ancient as the stars themselves, driven by an insatiable hunger for conquest. Their world, a desolate wasteland, forced them to seek out new territories, new resources, new slaves. Their ships, sleek and predatory, materialized in the void with an ominous silence. They were drawn to Earth's vibrant energy, its rich resources, and its unsuspecting populace. For the Krill, humanity represented an easy target, ripe for exploitation. Their arrival was heralded by a wave of terror. Cities crumbled under their relentless assault, their advanced weaponry tearing through our defenses like paper. Hope seemed to dwindle with each passing moment. The Aurorians, however, had not come to Earth to wage war. They sought knowledge, understanding, and a partnership with a species new to the galactic stage. Their leader, Alara, a being of immense wisdom and grace, believed in the potential of humanity. She saw in us a spark of resilience, a thirst for knowledge, and a capacity for great love. Alara reached out to the leaders of Earth, offering not only their protection but their friendship. Their technology, she explained, could be used not only for defense but for healing, for progress, for a brighter future, but only if we were willing to stand together. The choice was clear. Humanity stood at a crossroads, facing an unprecedented challenge that would test the very fabric of our existence. The arrival of the Krill was not just an encounter with another species, it was a call to action, a moment that demanded unity and resilience. Humanity had to make a stand, but not alone. We realized that our strength lay not just in our numbers, but in our ability to collaborate, to reach out and form bonds with those who were once considered strangers. The arrival of the Krill had inadvertently brought together a world divided. Nations that had long been at odds found common ground in the face of this new reality. The Krill were not just visitors, they were the catalyst for a global transformation. Old rivalries were set aside, replaced by a shared sense of purpose. The barriers that once separated us began to crumble, and in their place, we built bridges of understanding and cooperation. We had to learn to trust these beings from another world, to understand their customs, their language, their hopes, and their fears. It was a journey of discovery, not just of the Krill, but of ourselves and what we could achieve together. It was a crash course in interstellar diplomacy, a test of our ability to communicate and negotiate across vast cultural divides. Every meeting, every discussion was a step towards a more unified future, a forging of an alliance unlike any other. This was not just a political agreement, it was a commitment to a shared destiny, a promise to stand together against any challenge that might come our way. Human ingenuity, combined with Aurorian technology, opened new horizons. We began to see possibilities that were once the stuff of dreams, now within our grasp. This collaboration gave birth to a new era of innovation. Scientists and engineers from both worlds worked side by side, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. We adapted, we learned, we grew stronger. The challenges we faced only made us more resilient, more determined to succeed. And in the face of this unprecedented threat, we found unity, purpose, and a resolve that had never been seen before. We were no longer just individuals or nations. We were a united front, ready to face whatever came our way. We found common ground, shared goals, and a vision for a future that was brighter than any we had imagined. This was not just about survival, it was about thriving, about building a world where everyone had a place. And in the darkest of times, we found a glimmer of hope. A hope that shone brightly, guiding us towards a future where humanity and the Krill could coexist in peace and harmony. This was the art of interstellar diplomacy, a testament to what we could achieve when we came together as one. Section 5. Preparing for the inevitable. Days turned into weeks as we prepared for the inevitable conflict. Human and Aurorian engineers worked side by side, their combined knowledge giving rise to powerful weapons and impenetrable defenses. Training exercises were conducted, simulating every possible scenario. We knew that the fate of our world, of our very existence, hung in the balance. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a bond of friendship began to blossom between our two species. We shared stories, laughter, and a growing respect for one another. Section 6. Their finest hour. The Krill attack came without warning, a relentless onslaught that threatened to overwhelm our defenses. The skies above Earth were ablaze with the fury of 1,000 suns as our combined fleets clashed with the enemy. It was a battle for the ages, a desperate struggle for survival against overwhelming odds. But we fought with the courage of a species defending its home, its future, its very right to exist. Human pilots, their courage bolstered by the advanced technology at their disposal, flew with a ferocity that surprised even the Aurorians. They pulled off maneuvers that defied logic, pushing their ships and themselves to the very limit. Section 7. A galaxy united. The tide of the battle began to turn. The once invincible Krill forces who had terrorized countless civilizations were now facing an unexpected resistance. Our fleets, though smaller in number, fought with a determination and strategy that caught the Krill off guard. The Krill, used to easy victories, found themselves outmaneuvered, outgunned, and outmatched. Their advanced technology and sheer numbers were no longer enough to secure their dominance. They were facing a coalition of forces that had learned to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity. Their arrogance had blinded them to the strength that lay in unity, in the unwavering spirit of those who fight for something greater than themselves. Our commanders, from various worlds and backgrounds, came together, sharing knowledge and tactics that proved to be the Krill's undoing. Word of our stand against the Krill spread like wildfire throughout the galaxy. Messages of hope and defiance were transmitted across the stars, reaching distant planets and hidden colonies. The stories of our bravery inspired others to rise up and join the cause. Other civilizations, who had long lived in fear of the Krill, took heart from our example. Leaders from different species convened, setting aside old rivalries and differences. They realized that only by standing together could they hope to defeat the common enemy. They joined the fight, their combined might turning the tide of the war. Fleets from every corner of the galaxy converged, creating an armada the likes of which had never been seen before. The unity of these diverse forces became the Krill's worst nightmare. The Krill, weakened and demoralized, were driven back to their desolate corner of the galaxy. Their once feared war machines were now in disarray, their morale shattered by the relentless onslaught of the united forces. Their reign of terror finally brought to an end. The galaxy, once fractured and fearful, now stood united in victory. Celebrations erupted on countless worlds, marking the dawn of a new era of peace and cooperation. Section 8. Farewell, my friends. With the threat to Earth vanquished, the time came for the Aurorians to depart. They had done what they had set out to do. They had shown us the power of unity, the importance of knowledge, and the true meaning of friendship. As their ship ascended into the heavens, Alara turned to us one last time. Her voice, filled with warmth and hope, echoed across the globe. "You are not alone," she said. "The galaxy is a vast and wondrous place, filled with countless wonders and countless dangers. But you have shown that even the smallest of creatures can achieve greatness when they stand together." Section 9. Legacy of the Stars. The Aurorians left behind a legacy that would shape humanity's future for generations to come. They left behind not only advanced technology but a newfound sense of purpose, a realization that we were part of something much larger than ourselves. We were no longer simply inhabitants of a single planet, but citizens of a vast and interconnected cosmos. The stars, once distant and unknown, now held the promise of adventure, of discovery, of a future filled with endless possibilities.